Welcome to the very first episode of Hey, It's the Movie Guy. I'm your host, Andy Hunter, and I hope you enjoyed this first episode because I know I will. So let's get started. This week's movie I chose is very special to me. Knowing that I am a Seth Rogen fan, I chose this movie, and the movie I chose this week is Observe and Report. So I hope you enjoy it. So I'll be telling you the plot about this movie. Very simple. So it's a anonymous flasher who exposes himself to the shoppers of Forest Ridge Mall parking lot. Head of mall security Ronnie Bonhart makes his mission to apprehend the offender. He is assisted by his good friends Charles, Dennis, and the Uni twins in his efforts. Ronnie's dream girl, Brandy, who works at a mall makeup counter, is flashed the very next day. Becoming scared over the situation, Ronnie tries to comfort her until a police officer, Detective Harris, arrives and takes over Ronnie's palliative role. Ronnie feels threatened by the situation and is upset that his boss allowed an outside person to take control of the search for the offender. Ronnie decides then to take a step forward necessary to become a real police officer. Ronnie later finds out that one of his good friends was stealing from the mall. Can't tell you who this person is. You just have to rent the movie to check it out and see it. I can't tell you it because I'll just ruin the movie for you. Ronnie, I think this should be added to the movie. Ronnie meets another girl. I think should have had some more scenes part of this movie. Neil is a friendly food counter worker. Explains to himself to her bosses Roger, and the other female employees makes fun of her because she was wearing a leg cast. Ronnie was threatened the fact that the two were making fun of her, so Ronnie just went in there and started yelling and beating up Roger, the manager of the food car place. And that was just hilarious. But at the ending of the film, Neil is back on both her legs. She's not wearing a cast anymore. And she kisses Ronnie. Interrupting their romantic moments, the pervert flashes Neil and Ronnie and runs off, exposing himself to many of the mall pedestrians, which I think is funny as hell. So pretty much that's the whole plot of the movie that you will be expecting. I'm not giving too much information on whether about the relationships with Brandy or the ending of the film or anything like that. I'm just giving you simple ideas of what you might expect in the movie. So I don't want to disappoint you all, but you do have to see the movie. I'm just giving you a review of it. And besides that, I will be starting up the ratings of this movie and giving you ideas of what you might expect. So here are the ratings of this movie. The cast is an 8 out of 10. I think the cast for this movie was really strong, knowing they had Seth Rogen, Anna Faris, and Ray Latia. I can't pronounce his last name. But these three members of the cast were very strong in the movie. Without Anna Faris, it wouldn't be a good movie without Anna Faris. Or without Seth Rogen. I mean, they would just plain be stupid, and nobody would go see it or talk about it or even watch it on DVD. So I would think it's a great cast for this movie. So I give it an 8. Comedy-wise, 8.5 out of 10. The comedy of this movie was great. I love the comedy. It has everything you expect from a mall cop. It is great. I loved it. Other than that, romance, 4 out of 10. There's not many romance around the ending. It was, a strong ending for romance. But with Brandy, Not much romance in the movie, and no Anna Faris puking, then Seth Rogen kisses her, does not count. I'm sorry, but it does not count because it's not romantic at all. Violence, 10. No doubt about it. Seth Rogen kicked some ass in this film. Beating up drug dealers, teenagers, and police officers. God damn, this guy is kicking ass in this film, which I think is really awesome. Nudity-wise, a 3 out of 10. Mostly, it's the flasher, which people were disgusted about that. You know, us guys doesn't want to see that. You know, it's like, it's really bad because the guys were running around the mall naked, and all the children are pointing, and all the women are laughing. It was just like, wow. I'm thinking to myself, does this make me gay? I mean, just watching at this. And I said, no, this doesn't make me gay. I just don't like to watch this. It's just awful. You know, people are talking if this is a rated R or PG-13. Well, of course it's a rated R. Teenagers shouldn't be watching this movie. I think they should stick with the Paul Blart Mall Cop movie. Because, come on, it's only for adults watching this kind of movie. Teenagers shouldn't be watching this movie. Because they'll be like scratching their head and thinking, oh my god, this is just awful. It's only for adults. Come on, get real. So my final rating of this film is pretty simple. If you're looking for a stupid comedy kind of movie this week, I recommend renting this movie. But if you don't like stupid comedy movies, then please don't get it. Come on. To me, this movie made me laugh a lot. I enjoyed Seth Rogen beating the crap out of people and yelling at them. It just makes me feel good that I'm not a mall cop. But, you know, on the other hand, it's just a great film. I just love it. So, I give this movie a 4-star out of 5-star movie. And if you think I'm crazy, please leave a comment. You know, I just think it's a 4-star than a 3 or 2, because this movie was great. But if you think I'm crazy, comment this.